There are issues with extremely fast population growth. Developing nations find it difficult to meet the basic needs of their growing population, leading to issues such as environmental degradation, hunger, persistent poverty, economic stagnation, urban deterioration, and health issues. However, there are solutions for these issues, and it is particularly important for developed nations to contribute aid. A huge issue throughout the world is food insecurity. Solving world hunger is a challenge, but it is possible. The basic solution is to promote economic development in developing nations, which have low food supplies, and providing access to food and land resources for people who live in areas without them. Ultimately, however, population growth is the major issue facing developing countries, and controlling population growth is extremely important. Based on the demographic stages discussed in the previous video, the best way to reduce population growth is to reduce fertility rates. Fertility rates are reduced by three important avenues: assess cultural traditions that promote fertility, increasing the social and economic status of women, and family planning. It is important to recognize that culture influences and controls the behavior of individuals. Things like marriage age, expectation to have many children, having children work in family businesses, and other religious values contribute to fertility. While trying to change a person's cultural or religious values is not a good thing, education and increased economic status may help alleviate the pressure for individuals, particularly women, to marry young and have a lot of children. Gender inequality is common worldwide and has led to the disenfranchisement and subjugation of women. All around the world, there are disparities in political participation, social status, economic status, health, legal rights, education, employment, and earnings. In many developing nations, women are expected to wed young and produce many children, and are barred from receiving educations. However, if women around the world are allowed more educational opportunities, they are more likely to marry later and have fewer children. The health of the human population, thus the health of our planet, is inexorably tied to increasing the educational and economic status of women around the world. Family planning services, including access to contraceptives and STI tests, help safeguard individual health rights for men and women and improve the quality of life for themselves and their children. Multinational agreements can also help provide aid to developing nations. The United Nations Development Program, for example, has put forth 17 Sustainable Development Goals to provide a safe and healthy world for all. And these SDGs are no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, protecting life below water, protecting life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, and developing partnerships for each of these goals. More information about these goals can be found at undp.org.